So why is sweetness so easy to lose in coffee, even when you have good quality beans? What I'm aiming for here is clean fruit sweetness, blueberry and strawberry up front with good separation. A little brightness is fine, but I want to keep bitterness out of the way. These are Un.Commons, Keramo, Ethiopias with a natural process. On the bag, I'm seeing blueberry, strawberry, and jasmine as the flavor notes. I'm keeping the temperature on the lower side and starting with the soft bloom to fully saturate the bed. Then a gentle center pour to build just enough structure, and a steady finish to complete extraction without pushing things too far. With this approach, the cup stays clean, fruit forward, and vibrant, without slipping into harsh flavor profiles or muddy zones. That's the balance I'm looking for with coffee like this. If you want my exact brew timings, comment Keramo and I'll send you my recipe. Welcome back to another cup. Another exciting day as always with coffee. So today I have Un.Commons, Keramo, Ethiopias, a natural process with 74112 and local landrace varietals. And the flavor notes are blueberry, strawberry, and jasmine. The gear I'm using today, Easy Presso ZP6, the UFO dripper with the Type F filters. Thanks to John Small Roastery, they gave me some Type Fs to use and I've been, just experimenting with it and just really enjoying it. That being said, went back to Drawdown and among the medley of samples that I've received, Un.Common was one of them. This is the Keramo Ethiopians from Un.Common. I have their Panama Franceschi, and this is actually an incredible bean, and it's a home favorite. So when Ryan offered the Keramos, I was really excited, and I was like, thank you so much. I was really appreciative. These beans do not disappoint. Today, the brewing intention is I'm trying to get a lot of fruit-forward flavors with a good amount of vibrancy and a lot of flavor clarity, which is pretty much typical to how I track a lot of my drinks. With the UFO dripper, I'm trying to explore more of its identity of not just having a clean cup of coffee, but having a vibrant cup of coffee, because it's a little bit round in its profile, and the Type F flow really allows it to just grind a little finer, grind a little bit better, and you could just get a little bit more, you can push a little bit more of the flavors, I feel like. The base recipe that I'm doing is 14 grams at a 1:15 ratio. I'm using 90 degrees Celsius water, and the ZP6 is set at 5.5. For my brewing recipe, I'm blooming with 40 grams, and at 30 seconds, I'm pouring to 130, but this is gonna be a nice gentle roll, so if you finish pouring around 50 seconds, that's great, but around 45, you want it to be around a 15-second pour. Around 1:15, or when the bed starts to drain out, you wanna start pouring to 210. And this is also a gentle slow pour too, because with the coarse grinds and the Type F filter, it's gonna flow really fast. So you kind of wanna just control the flow rate. But also, I think the UFO dripper really appreciates having an immersed bed for its flavor profile. For a finishing drawdown time, around 2:15, 2:30, depending on the beans that you're using. Wow. So I'm really glad I did a 1:15 ratio because I wasn't sure if the syrupiness would come through with the UFO dripper. But that being said, we're getting really nice blueberry up front and strawberry. And then it kind of like separates out into like a nice jasmine lingering aftertaste. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're getting the blueberry up front that turns into a nice strawberry. It's not very jammy either, which is really nice. And then it goes into a really nice jasmine, sweet jasmine floral kind of like lingering taste. And this is a really important part. One thing that I'm noticing is that there's a little tiny bit of bitterness, which I think that adds to the flavor a lot. And that's kind of an uncommon roasting trait, I believe. Even with the Panama Franceschi, I felt like I had a little bit of bitterness, but the bitterness is something that I really appreciate that's in it, because if it's too sweet, I feel like it just gets lost in the sauce and then it kind of just dissolves and it just becomes this like syrupy, swampy, like mesh of sweetness. So I feel like the minimal bitterness really adds to just building the structure right for like, okay, here's the segment of blueberry, here's the segment of strawberry, and then here's the segment of jasmine that lets everything flow in together. So this is a really beautiful cup. It's so easy to just taste the flavors, and I'm glad the UFO dripper exists in that sense. It's really different from the Neo, but I feel like I'm trying to push the UFO dripper to be similar to the Neo, whereas when they're two completely different drippers. But that being said, You know, the Type F filters are amazing. They're really, really similar to the Cafe Arabica papers. I'm gonna do a couple of tests with the Type A's just to get a little better feel for it. I'm really glad that I'm trying to push myself to use it a little bit more. If you like this video, you know, just type Keramo in the comments and I'll send you the recipe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.